And well, Hawaii has dodged another bullet when it comes to invasive species. That's according to the Department of Agriculture after a bat was found at the Honolulu International Airport. But as KITV4's Paul Drews reports, the latest discovery also shows how vulnerable the islands are to incoming animal threats.
On Monday at the Honolulu International Airport's inter-island terminal, a passenger was spotted playing with this, a little brown bat, which had probably stowed away in a plane's cargo.
These look like that there are hitchhikers.
This tiny mammal was only 9 inches long, but came with a big threat. It can be a carrier of rabies, a disease not found in Hawaii.
We are one of the few places rabies-free in the world, and we need to keep it that way.
It turned out the bat did not carry the disease. Lucky for the passenger, because the last time an invasive bat was found here, it did, and everyone who came in contact with the bat got rabies shots. But nearly as troubling is the fact this bat got out of a contained cargo section and into a heavily populated area. Invasive species inspectors didn't see the animal because the inspectors may not have been there. Just a few years ago, state inspectors were working here 24 hours a day, meeting every plane to look at cargo and passengers to make sure invasive species didn't get in. But now only daytime inspections take place after the staff was cut in half.
We are far short. What it is at the airport is well below what we used to have. We used to have over 20. We have somewhere around in maybe 10 or so, but we need to really beef it up.
In fact, this is the third time this year dangerous invasive species have reached the islands and were caught. Just last month, it was a dengue-carrying mosquito. There are only 60 inspectors statewide who cover all the airports and ports, but there used to be 95. Okada is concerned without more of these invasive species experts, more threats, just like this little brown bat, will sneak into the islands.
We're hoping that we get our inspectors back in force into the full numbers.
But instead of getting more employees, the Department of Agriculture is now fighting to keep the ones it has. Funding for about 24 invasive species experts comes from special funds and has to be passed by lawmakers this legislative session. Until additional funds are secured, Okada says she can't hire any more inspectors.